Heavenly Father, I come before you in a moment of raw vulnerability, my spirit wrestling with the depths of uncertainty and longing. How long will silence seem to be your response? How long will I feel suspended between hope and despair, desperately seeking your intervention in the landscape of my deepest struggles? Lord, I acknowledge the complex terrain of my faith. There are moments when your presence feels distant, when the challenges surrounding me seem overwhelming, when the weight of unanswered questions threatens to crush my spiritual resolve. In these moments, I find myself crying out, searching for a glimpse of your salvation. I recognize that trust is not about the absence of doubt, but about choosing faith even when understanding eludes me. These seasons of spiritual wrestling are not indicators of failure, but opportunities for profound transformation. Help me to see beyond my current circumstances, to understand that your salvation is not confined to my limited perspective. Reveal to me the deeper dimensions of your redemptive love. When I feel most alone, most forgotten, most overwhelmed, you are working in ways that transcend my human comprehension. Your salvation is not a distant concept, but a living, breathing reality that meets me exactly where I am, in my most vulnerable, most uncertain moments. Lord, I feel the tension between my human frailty and your divine promises. The battles I face, internal and external, seem to challenge every foundation of my faith. My enemies are not just external forces, but the doubts that whisper destruction, the fears that paralyze my spiritual potential. Break down the walls of my spiritual resistance. I have tried to navigate these challenges through my own understanding, my own strength, but I now recognize the futility of that approach. Your salvation becomes most powerful when I surrender my illusion of control, when I admit my complete dependence on you. Help me to understand that salvation is not about removing all challenges, but about providing supernatural strength to walk through them. You do not always eliminate the storm, but you promise to be my peace within it. Your presence becomes my refuge, your redemption my sustaining power. In my moments of deepest uncertainty, remind me that you are not distant or indifferent. You are an intimate Father who feels my struggle, who understands the depth of my spiritual journey. Your salvation is not a theoretical concept, but a tangible, transformative experience. Lord, I surrender my doubts to you. These struggles that seem insurmountable, the spiritual battles, the emotional challenges, the circumstances that have left me feeling isolated, I place them at your feet. I trust that your salvation is bigger than my limitations, more powerful than my uncertainties. I want to experience your redemptive love, not as a quick fix, but as a profound spiritual transformation. Help me to see this season of struggle not as a punishment, but as an invitation to deeper intimacy, to a more profound understanding of your incredible capacity to save and restore. Lord, as I continue to explore the profound nature of your salvation, I recognize that spiritual transformation is not a linear journey, but a complex process of divine intervention. Each moment of uncertainty becomes an opportunity for deeper spiritual understanding, for experiencing the intricate ways you redeem and restore broken spirits. Teach me the spiritual discipline of trusting in your salvation. Help me to develop a heart that sees beyond immediate circumstances, that recognizes your redemptive work even when it is not immediately visible. Guide me to create sacred spaces of expectation where hope becomes my primary language. I want to comprehend the multi-dimensional nature of divine rescue. Your salvation is not a simple solution, but a comprehensive restoration that touches every dimension of my being: emotional, spiritual, psychological, and relational. Each layer of redemption reveals another depth of your incredible love. Lord, reveal the transformative power of true spiritual trust. When I surrender completely to your redemptive plan, my struggle becomes more than a personal journey. It becomes a powerful narrative of divine intervention, a demonstration of how your salvation can rebuild what seems irreparably broken. Break down my limited understanding of redemption. I often see salvation as a singular moment, but you show me it is a living, breathing relationship. Each moment of uncertainty becomes an intimate dialogue, a continuous conversation where you reshape my perspective, challenge my doubts, and rebuild my faith. Help me to cultivate a posture of spiritual expectancy. Teach me to recognize the subtle ways you bring salvation, through unexpected grace, through quiet whispers, through the gentle movements of your Spirit. Help me to develop spiritual eyes that can see hope emerging from my most challenging moments. I want to understand salvation as a dynamic spiritual process. Your redemption is not about creating a perfect, painless existence, but about empowering me to find strength in weakness, to discover hope in uncertainty. You save by walking with me, not by removing all difficulties. Lord, expand my perspective on spiritual trust. The world sees struggle as defeat, but you offer a different paradigm, a journey of transformation, of radical faith, of understanding that true salvation comes from intimate connection with your redemptive presence. Reveal to me the prophetic potential of experiencing your salvation. My moments of uncertainty are not just about personal struggle, but about participating in a larger divine narrative. As I trust and surrender, I become a living demonstration of your transformative power. Help me to see redemption as a continuous process of spiritual formation. When I am most doubtful, most broken, most desperate for hope, these are the moments where your salvation becomes most profound, most transformative. In my deepest need, your restorative love becomes most evident. Lord, as I conclude this prayer, I recommit myself to understanding your salvation not as a distant promise, but as a profound, transformative experience that reshapes my entire being. You are not just a distant rescuer, but the intimate architect of my spiritual journey, the restorer of my hope, the compassionate presence that walks with me through every uncertainty. I declare that my life is not defined by my struggles, but by the incredible power of your redemptive love. When doubt threatens to overwhelm me, when darkness seems to close in, I choose to stand firm in the knowledge that your salvation is greater than my limitations. Your rescue is my hope, my strength, my ultimate victory. Teach me to be a living testimony of your transformative grace. Help me to move beyond mere survival to profound spiritual breakthrough, where every moment of uncertainty becomes a story of your faithfulness, where every challenge transforms into a platform for demonstrating your incredible redemptive power. Lord, help me to understand that trusting in your salvation is a continuous journey of surrender and transformation. Each moment of faith becomes an act of spiritual declaration, a powerful statement that your love transcends my circumstances, that your redemption is infinitely more profound than my struggles. I commit to being a carrier of hope in a world filled with uncertainty. When others encounter my life, may they see a demonstration of divine salvation, not through the absence of challenges, but through the profound peace and trust that emerges from complete surrender to you. Break down the spiritual barriers that limit my understanding of redemption. Remove the layers of fear, doubt, and limitation that prevent me from fully embracing the complete salvation you offer. Help me to develop a radical faith that sees beyond current circumstances, trusting in your transformative power. Reveal the prophetic potential of my journey through uncertainty. My life is not meant to be a story of constant struggle, but a powerful demonstration of divine trust. Each moment of redemption becomes an opportunity to showcase the transformative power of your unwavering love. Lord, cultivate in me a heart that finds peace in your presence, regardless of external challenges. Teach me to develop an internal sanctuary of hope, a spiritual resilience that emerges from continuous, intimate connection with you, transcending any moment of doubt. I want my journey of seeking salvation to become a beacon of hope for others. When people encounter my life, may they see not just someone who endures, but someone who thrives, someone who has discovered the profound power of your divine redemption. As I continue this journey of faith, I declare my trust in your perfect salvation. My life is not defined by my struggles, but by the incredible love that surrounds me, the divine hope that sustains me, the spiritual transformation that continuously reshapes me.